It was a dark and stormy night when Sarah arrived at the Petersons' house to babysit their young daughter, Lily. She had been babysitting for the Petersons for years, and they trusted her implicitly. Sarah loved spending time with Lily, who was a bright and curious child. After putting Lily to bed, Sarah settled in for a quiet night of studying. But as the hours ticked by, strange things began to happen. The lights flickered, the TV turned on and off by itself, and Sarah heard strange noises coming from upstairs. She tried to brush it off as her imagination, but she couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. When she went upstairs to check on Lily, she found her asleep, but her room was freezing cold. Sarah pulled the covers up around Lily and decided to sit in the room with her for a while, hoping to calm her nerves. But things only got worse. The closet door started to creak open slowly, revealing a pair of glowing eyes. Sarah was paralyzed with fear as the creature emerged from the closet. It was a ghostly figure, a young girl with long dark hair and pale skin. She floated toward Sarah, her arms outstretched, emitting a low moan. Sarah tried to run out of the room, but the door slammed shut in front of her. She was trapped, with the ghostly figure inching closer and closer. She screamed for help, but there was no response. The Petersons had gone out for the evening, and Sarah didn't have their contact information. She tried to call her own parents, but the line was dead. The storm outside had grown more intense, with thunder and lightning cracking through the night. As the ghostly figure drew closer, Sarah realized that there was only one way out. She had to confront the ghost, find out what it wanted, and put it to rest. Summoning all her courage, she stood up and faced the ghost. The figure spoke to her in a soft voice, telling her the story of her own tragic death. She had been a young girl, just like Lily, who had been trapped in the house during a storm. She had fallen down the stairs and broken her neck, and her spirit had been trapped in the house ever since. Sarah listened to the ghost story, tears streaming down her face. She promised to help the ghost move on, to find peace and closure. The ghost thanked her, and as quickly as it had appeared, it disappeared into the darkness. As the storm subsided and the dawn broke, Sarah sat in the room with Lily, both of them shaken by what had happened. When the Petersons returned home, they found Sarah sitting with Lily, both of them pale and shaken. Sarah told them what had happened, and the Petersons listened in horror. They had never told Sarah about the tragic accident that had happened in the house years before. They hugged her and thanked her for keeping Lily safe, but Sarah knew that things would never be the same again. From that day on, Sarah was haunted by the ghostly figure, reliving the horror of that night over and over in her dreams. She knew that she had helped the ghost find peace, but she couldn't escape the memories of what had happened. In the end, the tragedy of that night consumed her, and she was never the same again.